In today's media, we often hear about how GMOs, genetically modified organisms, are not in a particular product. For example, if you read the label on the Green Giant brand of corn, it says non GMO. Now we trust these labels, but are they really true? There is no way to really be sure since corn is one of the top GMOs in the world. Whenever people hear the term GMO, it seems as though they are scared of it. Don't get me wrong, genetically modified organism does sound pretty out there, but there are so many more benefits to this than there are detriments. So, all in all, GMOs are a good thing. So to start off, what are GMOs? GMOs, genetically modified organisms, were created to help the growth and widespread of crops. So basically, GMOs are things that have been bred into a plant for a specific reason. Most of the time, these are used to improve the crops. GMO FAQ states that genetic engineering is the process scientists use to make GMOs, genetically modified organisms. It includes any process in which genetic material is artificially manipulated in a laboratory and may involve creating combinations of plant, animal, bacteria, and virus genes that do not occur in nature and through traditional crossbreeding methods. Now that we've talked about what GMOs are, what are non-GMOs? GMO FAQ also states that non-GMO means a product was produced without genetic engineering, and its ingredients are not derived from GMOs. Non-GMO Project Verified additionally means that a product is compliant with the non-GMO project standard, which includes stringent provisions for testing, traceability, and segregation. Unfortunately, GMO-free claims are not legally or scientifically defensible. So now that we've talked about what GMOs are and what non-GMOs are, why are we going to choose GMOs? So why GMOs? Why not GMOs? Since the creation of GMOs, there have been many improvements to the lifespan and quality of locally grown crops. This has brought in more money for farmers across the globe and, in turn, helped in widespread success. So now we've talked about why we should choose GMOs. What are the pros? What do we have to back that up? There are several pros to GMOs, but an article from Healthline states, scientists genetically engineer seeds for many reasons. For example, they sometimes make changes designed to increase a plant's resistance to insects, tolerance of herbicides, tolerance for heat, cold, and drought, and or crop yield. So are there any cons to GMOs? As many seem to think, the cons outweigh the benefits of genetically modified organisms. This, however, is false. There have been claims that genetically modified organisms cause numerous illnesses, including cancer. The modified genetics that are put into these organisms, such as plants, do not harm people. There have been studies that show the true effects of GMOs, and they are not negative. So whenever you're out and about in the store and you see something that says non-GMO, Are you going to buy that, or are you going to buy the label that doesn't say anything? Whenever you come across the term GMO, don't shy away from it. The term genetically modified organism sounds lethal and off the wall, but being well educated on the subject, as well as anything else, can help us all make the right decisions when it comes to what we are putting into our bodies and putting our money toward. This science was produced to enhance our ways of life and the production of plants locally and globally. GMOs are the future.